As the sun sets, we welcome you on this beautiful afternoon to Falcor Bay. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi Todd, nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. He is the Gypsy.
This bout is skip.
Well, I hope you brought your... Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. Missing with the left uppercut. Punch, counter punch. Perfect counter shot. Good counter punching. He threw a punch and just got countered. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? A straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. When you're fighting a swarmer and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest, the uppercut will probably come in handy.
Oh man, you've got a swarm in your face. You've got to try to push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than healthy.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? That left hook missed. How about that time counter shot? That counter shot lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Seemed like eternity for them. On to the second round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Catch and shoot. Lucky that hook didn't score. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
There's a counter shot. Counter punches have to hurt. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? Good defense from Frazier.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Straight right just misses. That counter punch caught him clean. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What would you tell this guy? And there's the bell to start round 3. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he scores with the counter. Nope, that jab not going to score. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. The straight right just misses. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. A lot of effort being exerted here. Beautiful counter punch. They block the hook. Nice counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. In this moment, here we go to the fourth round. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The perfect counter lands. The straight right just misses. And down goes Fury. Could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I need to...
1, 2, 3, 4.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
And he misses with that jab. They both want the knockout. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Fury in that last round.
Starting to make mistakes.
Time for the fifth round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very surprised.
Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't... He caught that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
You're right, Todd. What?
1, 2, 3, 4. Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Straight right just misses. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's talk about fury in that last round. Let's start the 6th. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice counter. You would not want to be hit by this guy. Trust me. Counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? That was the moment.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Has to be careful. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. The momentum, they got the advantage. Here we go, it's round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right just misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nobody home with that hook. And forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. This This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might. And there's the bell for round 8. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Well done with that counter shot. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Incredible work rate. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. That body punch right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
You need to turn this around halfway through.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds. But he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
They exchange punches. Oh, and Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the... Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Even I...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, still 1 o'clock.
The judges have spoken.